Welcome to another episode of Simply Sara. Today on the show, we're going to make chicken and noodles. Now, I've got my 4 big boneless, skinless chicken breasts in my crock pot. You don't have to do it in the crock pot. You could do it on the stove and just boil your chicken until it's done. But I'm going to let the crock pot cook it for me. So I'm going to pour over some chicken broth. Almost cover them. And I've salt and peppered them. The chicken broth I'm using is not as salty. So make sure you taste your chicken broth before you add salt to it. And we're going to put our lid on. And we're going to put it on high. Cook our chicken breast. Put it on high. We're going to cook it for about 4 to 5 hours. Just till our chicken breasts are done. Then I'll come back with the next step. Alright, our chicken is done cooking in a crock pot. It actually only took 3 hours on high. And I took it out and shredded it. And I saved my broth that it cooked in, because we'll need it. We might not eat all of it. So we're going to take our shredded 4 chicken breasts in. Put them back in the crock pot. And then we're going to take 2 to 3 cans of cream of chicken soup. Any brand will do. This happened to be a 10.5 ounce can. I'm going to put 2 in first and see if I need a third one. Of course, you can change this up with any kind of cream of soup, cream of celery, cream of mushroom, your choice, what you want to use. I stuck with chicken since this is a chicken dish. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder in. This is just to your taste. And then I'm going to do the same with some onion powder. If you don't like these 2 seasonings, just stick with the salt and pepper. Okay, now I'm going to give this a stir. And this is when you're going to need some of your chicken broth. And that was 2.5 cups of broth that, because the chicken put out some broth, and then remember I covered it. I'm going to make this extra saucy. So I'm going to put 1.5 cups in so far. Because we're also going to cook our noodles on the stove, then drain them and add this to the pot. So I've got this on warm for it to keep warm. Now my water back here in the back is coming up to boil. I'm going to put down our noodles. My mother-in-law gave me this recipe. Normally she used egg noodles. But I got this good deal of Amish noodles at Walmart for $1. So that's what I'm going to use. Use the noodle you like. And this is 12 ounces. Make sure salt my water real good first. Pasta needs salt. And then we're going to put our noodles in. And then we're going to boil them like the back of the package says. And then drain them when they're done. Okay, my noodles are done. I drained them. Now I just put it in with everything. Now we're just going to mix and stir. And this is where you see if you need another can cream of chicken soup or not. And I think I'm going to. So I'm using 3 cans all together. And then we're going to stir this. Now I've got my crock pot on warm, and it's still hot from where we did the chicken. Really hot. So this will heat up in no time. I think I'm going to actually put a little bit more chicken broth. So it's up to you. If it starts getting dry on you, put a little bit more chicken broth in. And then you have it. Chicken and noodles my way. Now you can serve this with anything. I just like to eat it in a bowl of crackers. My mother-in-law serves it with mashed potatoes, cornbread, and a veggie. This is a perfect potluck meal to take to a church, potluck, picnic, whatever. Our mother-in-law was always asked to take this dish to her church thing, and she comes home with the empty crock pot. There you have it. Chicken and noodles.